Hey, what's going on guys? I'm here with another Beyblade Burst unboxing. And today I will be unboxing B-75, Blaze Ragnarok 4C.Fl. Now this is a booster and that explains the fairly small box. I really can't emphasize it enough. This thing is super tiny, but I like how compact it is. Anyway, we can see the front of the Beyblade here, and it's actually bursting Wild Wyvern. Here we have the Ragnarok avatar showing, and it is a stamina type, of course. The top flap right here shows the god ability or the gimmick of the layer, which is kind of hard to see, but it basically sticks out some wings while it's spinning. And we also have the owner. On the top we have the Beyblade Burst logo, and it is part of the God Layer system. It's a booster and it's also part of the Burst system and the God system, of course. If you take a look at the side, it shows the parts, and on the other side we have some information on the gimmick. On the back we have the parts, so here are the parts. The layer is abbreviated with a lowercase b followed by capital R. The disc is 4 and the frame is C. And the driver is a capital F followed by a lowercase l. Here we have the stats, which are kinda weird, probably wouldn't trust them if I were you. And a recommended combo, which is Blaze Ragnarok 6G RB. Anyway, let's open this little guy up. Try not to show the code, but here is the custom Beylogger insert that you can cut out and use it on the new Beylogger. And let's just remove the contents. I'm honestly really surprised they managed to fit this thing inside that little box. Here is the sticker sheet and instructions, which I won't be using, so let's put that to the side. And since it does not come with a proto launcher, it does just come with the parts, so let's get those out. They actually didn't use that much tape this time around. Let's start off with the driver. So this is Flugel, and it features 4 wings on the tip. This is to produce downforce, which is supposed to increase its stamina. And I think it's sort of a downgrade compared to what Revolve is, but I can't complain since this is a pretty cool looking driver. Next, we have the frame, which is C for cross. It has a square shape with 4 contact points, and it's also in a light blue clear plastic. It also seems quite wide. Next, we have the disc. So this is 4, and this is by far my favorite design out of the number discs, because we can clearly see the number 4 right here, but if you look closer you also see an I and a V, so that's the Roman numerals for the number 4. And I really like how Takara Tomy implemented the force into this design, because it also makes for a really cool shape of the disc. Honestly, this disc is pretty heavy, but it's also compact. And last but not least, we have the layer, Blaze Ragnarok. And we can clearly see the God chip, which is a light blue with the Ragnarok emblem. I think the light blue matches really well with the orange. And of course we see the gimmick here. And I thought these wings would stick out more to strike the opponent, but really they just kind of stick out just a little tiny bit. So I'd say it's probably more for stamina rather than counterattacks. The layer itself is fairly circular. They seem to have avoided the theme of an aggressive stamina layer, which makes sense since stamina layers are not meant to be aggressive. And now let's look at the teeth. So before, the original Ragnarok, as well as Rising Ragnarok, were known for their horrible teeth, but let's see what they did about this one. And the teeth definitely do look a lot better. One thing I found interesting was the fact that it's clear plastic, while the previous two God Layer Beyblades, Christ Satan and God Valkyrie, have opaque plastic for their teeth. I'm not sure what Kartomi's reasoning is behind this, but I think that might not be a good idea. Anyway, let's put this together. Oh yeah, those teeth are a major improvement from Rising Ragnarok. And here is the entire Beyblade. Honestly, this looks really nice. The light blue from the God chip as well as the frame really do mix well with the orange theme of Ragnarok. I'm honestly really happy that Kartomi finally gave Ragnarok the attention it deserves by giving it proper teeth and a good design. Hopefully this layer ends up being pretty good in battle. Anyway, time for a test launch. Alright, I have my burst stadium ready, so let's see how it performs. So with it being a stamina type, it's obviously going to be very calm. But just by the looks of it, it seems to have really good balance. Now I'm going to speed things up by just stopping it. I can actually feel the gimmick of the wings. That sums up my unboxing on Ragnarok.4C.Fl. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and also I'd like to hear your thoughts on this evolution of Ragnarok. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe for more videos on Beyblade Burst. And until next time guys, see ya.